So as you may or may not hear, I've got a bit of a croaky voice and it's just about to give out right now. Don't even. And this vlog is going to be a little bit different as well because I haven't been able to finish it the way I wanted to. And I've missed parts out as well. So I'm going to kind of like narrate my way through it. So you're going to come back to me every now and then. So here's the intro and I'm on my way to get my car serviced. So I've been waiting for my car for about 2 hours. They've had to order in an oil filter, so whenever that comes, I can go. So in the meantime, I'm going to enjoy this crap cup of coffee. Don't you just hate it when you've had your car serviced or someone's looked at your car and the seat's not in the right place, the mirrors aren't in the right place? Anyway, no problems were found. Last week I had my MOT, which is literally a checkup of your car to see if it's roadworthy, passed completely, and this time exactly the same. Except I had a few things done where they checked the doors, they checked the windows, they checked the gear stick and filled up the gear stick oil. There's no such thing as gear stick oil, is there? The gear oil, the gearbox oil even, the steering wheel, the lights and indicators, having a look underneath the car to see if the car was safe. There was no holes or no exhaust falling off. I was told there was a little bit of rust on the brake discs, but he said just use the car a bit more because I only did about 3,000 miles last year. Who knew? It's because I work so much. I don't go anywhere. Anyway, now it's time to go home. Ooh, nice and smooth. It's a lot quieter. Good job. You can always tell when your oil needs changing because it gets a little bit noisier and you have a bit of hesitancy about when you put your foot on the accelerator. That's what I've noticed. So, having had my service done and it's passed, it's had new oil, new screen wash, a new oil filter, everything looked at, everything's safe, great, fantastic, good job. I then had the week, it was a weird week, a really, really strange week. I uploaded an album of 7 meditations. And if you don't know what I do, I make meditations and I've got another channel. I went to go and upload an album, but I couldn't do that. So as you can see, this one here has passed all the requirements, so to say, and it's been distributed as well, and now I've got to cancel it. That's been cancelled, now I've got to re-upload it. So here we go, we're uploading it again, and already it has taken me, I think, 3 hours already to get this far. So I reckon it's going to take probably 6 hours for this to be submitted. Right, so there we go, that has been all uploaded, all the information is in there. All I've got to do is press submit. Yep, I'm ready. Click. Your album is in the works, which means that I've got to wait 2 to 3 days for a approval of it. So hopefully that album will be up in the next week. So if you're wondering how much it cost me to put up an album, it's roughly about $50. I tried recording a meditation, but obviously my voice broke. Anyway, I sounded like Gollum off of Lord of the Rings. It's like, hello, my precious. Yeah, don't do any more impressions. Impressions? Don't do any more impressions because that really hurt my throat. And then I tried to write meditation and nothing was happening because I getting stressed about everything else. So it's just gobbledygook all in my head and nothing was coming out. So writer's block week this week. So nothing happened. Even this part's going wrong. I've got the giggles now. Oh, right. Back on track. Hello. So I guess the takeaway from this week was not to put so much pressure on yourself. And we all do that. And, you know, either that be with work, family, you know, we've got deadlines and we don't want to let people down. And sometimes that happens. Your mindset isn't in the right place. I think the thing that put me off was hearing about Joe Tricky, who runs the Hypnotic Labs channel. And, you know, he does meditations and hypnosis and all that kind of stuff. Very similar to mine. But he's got that very smooth American voice. And, you know, wish I kind of had that. Shall I? Shall I not? No, I won't. I'd like us to meditate for just a second. Just to think about this moment. This present moment. And relax. How's that? Anyway, on a bit more of a serious note, Joe's channel got demonetized. And I think everybody who's got a niche on YouTube knows the other people or communicates with the other people. And I guess we all follow each other. We're all subscribed to each other's channels. When I got that, it really kind of like demotivated me a little bit because I found it so sad. You know, he'd worked so hard on that channel for 5 years. I actually think it's longer than that. It brings it home how vulnerable everybody else is on the platform. And when I hear about things like that, it really does get to me. And I think that's where my writer's block come from. And then today we had the happy news that Joe's channel got remonetized. So he's back on, he's earning money for what he should be doing. I think that's absolutely fantastic. So I guess getting back to what we were talking about, putting pressure on yourself is a good thing, but then it can be a bad thing if you don't recognize the signs to slow down. You can think about life where you can run and run and run and run. You're on a good run, everything's going great, and then this obstacle comes in the way. What I found when I was depressed was you can push yourself so far to try and get out of that mindset, but then you'll have to kind of like slow down. Imagine you're doing a marathon and your sides are hurting so much. You've got a stitch, your foot's hurting, your legs are aching. You really don't want to do it anymore, but you're almost there. What are you going to do? You've trained so hard. You've got to that day. You're running. Instead of stopping, you're going to slow down, even if that means walking. Each step is a step forwards. Doesn't matter how small or how slow, but at least you're not going back, and at least you're not stopping. And that's what I found with depression. As long as you're moving forward, that's all that matters. I think I may have to cut this a bit short now because my throat is really cutting out. It's burning like anything. There will be a meditation up sometime next week, but it all depends on this. I'm also thinking about taking perhaps a month off doing meditations, maybe concentrating on this for a while, or concentrating on my weight. I found that I haven't lost any more weight. I've lost half a stone. Nothing else is coming off. And I haven't really had much time, if I'm being really, really honest with you guys, to do any weight training or running. Anyway, I'm going to go before my voice goes, and I'll see you in the next one. Thank you so, so much for your support and your patience for this week's vlog. And I'll catch you in the next one. Thank you for watching.